Top 30 quotes from movie Office Space, 1999. Office Space, 1999, directed by Mike Judge, is a cult classic workplace comedy that hilariously captures the soul-crushing monotony of corporate life. The film follows Peter Gibbons, a disillusioned software engineer stuck in a dead-end job at the soul-sucking company Initech. After undergoing a botched hypnotherapy session, Peter sheds his anxieties and starts living without fear or guilt, ignoring work, playing hooky, and speaking his mind. Surprisingly, his new attitude earns him a promotion. Meanwhile, his equally frustrated co-workers, Michael Bolton and Samir, join Peter in a half-baked plan to embezzle money from Initech. Their scheme goes hilariously awry, adding chaos to an already absurd environment ruled by clueless management, including the infamously passive-aggressive boss, Bill Lumber. The film also features the iconic, mumbling character Milton Wadhams, whose obsession with his red stapler and quiet rage becomes a ticking time bomb. With sharp satire, memorable one-liners, and a hip-hop-fueled printer-smashing scene, Office Space skewers white-collar bureaucracy, toxic work culture, and the desperation of 9to5 life. Though initially a modest box office performer, the film found massive success on home video, becoming a cultural touchstone for anyone who's ever hated their job or their printer. Peter Gibbons. The thing is, Bob, it's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care. Bob Porter. Don't care, Peter Gibbons. It's a problem of motivation. All right, now if I work my ass off and Initech ships a few extra units, I don't see another dime. So where's the motivation? And here's something else, Bob. I have 8 different bosses right now. Bob Slidell. I beg your pardon. Peter Gibbons. 8 bosses. Bob Slidell. 8. Peter Gibbons. 8. Bob. So that means that when I make a mistake, I have 8 different people coming by to tell me about it. That's my only real motivation, is not to be hassled, that, and the fear of losing my job. But you know, Bob, that will only make someone work just hard enough not to get fired. Tom Smykowski. Well, look. I already told you. I deal with the goddamn customers so the engineers don't have to. I have people skills. I am good at dealing with people. Can't you understand that? What the hell is wrong with you people? Milton Wadhams. And I said, I don't care if they lay me off either, because I told Bill that if they move my desk one more time, then I'm quitting. I'm going to quit. And I told Don too, because they've moved my desk 4 times already this year, and I used to be over by the window, and I could see the squirrels, and they were merry. But then they switched from the swingline to the Boston stapler, but I kept my swingline stapler because it didn't bind up as much, and I kept the staples for the swingline stapler, and it's not okay because if they take my stapler then I'll set the building on fire. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and come in on Saturday, and quat. Bill Lumber. And quat. It's not that I'm lazy, it's that I just don't care. And quat. Peter Gibbons. And quat. Did you get that memo? And quat. Bill Lumber. And quat. Looks like somebody's got a case of the Mondays. And quat. Tchotchke's employee. And quat. We're gonna need to go ahead and move you downstairs into storage B. And quat. Lumber. And quat. PC load letter. What the F does that mean? And quat. Asterisk Michael Bolton. And quat. I did absolutely nothing, and it was everything I thought it could be. And quat. Peter. And quat. Why does it say paper jam when there is no paper jam? And quote. Samir. And quote. You know, the Nazis had pieces of flair that they made the Jews wear. And quote. Peter. And quote. I don't like my job, and I don't think I'm gonna go anymore. And quote. Peter. And quote. I'm thinking I might take that new chick from logistics. If things go well, I might be showing her my O face. And quote. Drew. And quote. Ooh. Oh face. And quote. Drew. And quote. Corporate accounts payable. Nina speaking. Just a moment. And quote. Nina. And quote. I'm a people person. I deal with the goddamn customers so the engineers don't have to. And quote. Tom. Smykowski. And quote. Is this good for the company? And quote. Bob's. And quote. You ever have someone say, you've been missing a lot of work? And quote. And quote. Well, I wouldn't say I've been missing it, Bob. And quote. Peter. And quote. That's my stapler. And quote. Milton. And quote. If they take my stapler, I'll set the building on fire. And quote. Milton. And quote. No, man. No, man. I believe you get your ass kicked for saying something like that, man. And quote. Michael Bolton. And quote. So I was sitting in my cubicle today, and I realized, ever since I started working, every single day of my life has been worse than the day before. And quote. Peter. And quote. We're not going to do anything illegal. We're just going to fix the glitch. And quote. Michael. And quote. It's not just about me and my dream of doing nothing. It's about all of us. And quote. Peter. And quote. I celebrate the guy's entire catalog. And quote. Michael Bolton, on the other Michael Bolton. And quote. You see, Bob, it's not that I'm lazy, it's that I just don't care. And quote. Peter. And quote. The thing is, Bob, it's not that I'm lazy, it's that I just don't care. And quote. Peter. And quote. We find it's always better to fire people on a Friday. And quote. Bob. And quote. I told those sons of B*SI liked Michael Bolton's music. And quote. Michael. And quote. Every day is the worst day of my life. And quote. Peter. And quote. This is a hypothetical. Totally hypothetical. And quote. Michael. And quote. You're lucky I'm not showing my O face right now. And quote. Drew. And quote. I'm just not gonna go anymore. And quote. Peter. And quote. I told you I'm not moving my desk again. And quote. Milton. And quote. Do you have my stapler? And quote. Milton. And quote. I could set the building on fire. And quote. Milton. And quote. Just remember, if things go wrong, blame it on the guy who can't speak English. And quote. Michael. And quote. I must have left the garage open. I might get home and the place will be gone. And quote. Peter. And quote. Do you know what I'd do if I had $1 million? 2 chicks at the same time. And quote. Lawrence. And quote. Lawrence. What would you do if you had $1 million? And quote. And quote. I'll tell you what I'd do, man. 2 chicks at the same time. And quote. And quote. Damn. It feels good to be a gangster. And quote. Ghetto Boys song, montage. And quote. TPS reports. And quote. Lumber. And quote. You want me to wear more flair. And quote. Joanna. And quote. So 15 is the minimum. Okay. Now you want to look like you're only doing the bare minimum. And quote. Stan. And quote. I might be showing her my O face. And quote. Drew. And quote. I think the guy might be a straight-up psychopath. And quote, Peter, about lumber. And quote, the ratio of people to cake is too big. And quote, Milton.